As you all know, when somebody really, really fucks up in my classroom, they get sent to Dougdoug.com/detention, where they must think about how they fucked up and write down their repentance. So today, for the first time, and I have not seen any of these, we will quickly review the detention forms. Here's Quick Sparse, the head detention monitor. I don't know if that's a real title. Dear Twitch chat, to explain you the requirements to pass the detention. As you might have heard, the detention rate at Honorable Douglas Academy is steadily rising. This is true. More and more people have been getting detention in my classroom. Therefore, we've decided to pass only the most original detention forms for review at Professor Dougdoug. If your detention work is insufficient, you will not see it here. Please have in mind to pass the detention, your work shall be original, be unique, safe for work with your Twitch username and password. Short, the more work is done on the detention form, the higher likelihood it will pass for further review. Failed detention forms can be found on Dougdoug.com/detention fails. Further requirements might be added. Kind regards, Quick Sparse, head detention monitor at Honorable Douglas Academy. And we have a William Butler Yeats quote. Think like a wise man, but communicate the language of the people. Grading, A+. Can I get detention for misusing the detention form? Silent Tower, that's detention. If you ever question the validity of our detention system again, double detention, go twice. Flap holders. I'm the first follower, therefore that makes me too old for school. I went to the Dougdoug Academy and got kicked out for being too old. Bias much. I'll give you an O, an old ++ to indicate you're really, really old. Sorry, actually, you probably couldn't hear that. I'm giving you an old ++. Ubuntu. Hi Doug, I'm here because I want to bribe the detention teacher. Don't actually have detention, this is just my super smart move and I'm planning ahead. Yum. Also Doug, I have an addiction to making gifts, can you help? I made over 1,000, I'll give you a U-.
Doug, I'm scared I got a big C test tomorrow and I'm hoping I do well.
If it helps you at all, I can give you detention. So it motivates you. Bill, I threw a paper ball at Jared in Mr. Douglas's class. Don't write it with you wrote it with 3 S's. There's just 1 S. I'm very sorry to Jared for throwing a paper ball at him, and I'm very sorry to make Douglas for interrupting his class. I've learned my lesson and will not do it again. I don't believe you. I'll give you a C-. You still pass. Also, Jared, you get detention too. You gotta dodge that. Mildly depressed alligator. Well, I wasn't actually put in here, however, I came here on my own volition to apologize. The last stream I watched yours was creating my resume on LinkedIn, in which I spammed in the chat and had most of my messages deleted, but continued anyway. For this, I am sorry. I love you and the work you do. Your streams always make me laugh. Okay, well you get a D for being depressed, but it's a D+ for only being mildly depressed. Is a D a pass? Is a D+ a pass? No. Okay, I'll give you a D++. That's probably a pass. I was late to the stream because I was watching the Otters. That's a great reason to be late. I'm not giving you an A because you were still late, but I'll give you an A-. Arctic Gaming. I was too busy watching the latest video where Mr. Doug was flinging Arthur Morgan from Saint Denis to Valentine. I apologize profusely, however, I cannot guarantee I'll be late in the future. Again, I am sorry. Okay, you pass because you were watching my videos, but I'm timing you out for the length of time it takes to watch a video of mine. How long is that video? Okay, 8 minutes, 43 seconds. Okay, so you were late by 523 seconds, so I'm timing you out for that long. I'm not actually in detention, I just want to vibe to the music. Pretty good bop. Can't believe you missed class for this. But you did compliment me in 8th grade, so. I laughed when I was specifically told not to. You said if anyone did, they need to come here and I want to see what will happen. Sounds like you didn't learn your lesson. You were too excited. You need to be scared of detention. D+. I laughed when Doug said we were here to suffer, not have fun. He specifically told me not to laugh. I betrayed his trust. Doug, please forgive me. I smiled and laughed and disobeyed you. Look, this is fine. I will pass you. But as punishment, you are not allowed to have fun for the next week. So if I catch you laughing or participating in any way that isn't sort of melancholy, you're coming back. I wasn't funny enough. I also feel like detention doesn't really effectively dissuade from repeated offenses, as it's simply a waste of people's time and convenience. I would say the positive reinforcement of good behavior would be better means of encouraging good behavior, though this is not likely to happen in school in general. It more often reinforces obedience and memory over positive learning and growth. At least that is what my college professor said, and I totally believe her. In other news, I made eggs. People said they look gross, but I like them. So yeah, I don't think anyone is reading this. I don't know. Hi if you were reading this. Hi. I've been really bored lately. Working on the Minecraft server has been really fun though, so thanks for that opportunity. Don't tell Roach I'm doing time in detention while building, please. You hear that, Roach? You're gonna have to send him through the spank machine. I was a Point Crow spy. Were you? Oh my god. That's actually a huge twist. I am truly, wholeheartedly sorry for being a Point Crow spy. I promise I will never sabotage Doug and his incredible channel in any Dougdoug versus Point Crow Twitch chat tournaments. It's like if Doug was a Wendy's and Point Crow was a Burger King. Wendy's has been closed for so long that I have been going to Burger King more frequently. Then I claimed to have my favorite restaurant be Burger King rather than Wendy's. This, in fact, is false. I will always be loyal to Wendy's. Thank you. I don't like this last part. Oreo, I only will pass you if you go into Point Crow's channel and type a sabotage command to undo the sabotage you did to me. Good. Well done, Oreo. I know I can trust you now. A+. You've shown your loyalty. For the first time in my life, I'm actually looking forward to starting school after summer holiday and after the thick of COVID again. Starting grade 11 at my school. Happy and looking forward to my music classes. I'm in a music class. I play the bass and I love music. If you're reading this, Doug, your music choices are excellent. It's one of the best part of your streams. Hope the person who reads this is doing well. Thank you. And I wish you all the best in the future. Thank you. Thanks so many laughs, Dougs. You're welcome. You're one of my favorite streamers. Thank you. See ya. Marky Parkian, holder of multiple Bezos Paces. That was just very pleasant. He didn't even start out by telling me he betrayed me. Ooh, you misspelled favorite. Ah, man. Down to a C. I came here to inform you that I've yet to hear a response about my cat pictures that you have full access permission to display. For next, there's like 800 cat pictures that got sent to me, and I don't know which ones I have permission to use, and I'm not just gonna pick a few randomly. We gotta go hard on these cats. I regret to inform you that I am showing up late to this class. I don't like this question mark. I don't like this tone. I'm sending you back to detention. F-, D-, C-. Gamer Rush Jam. I got into a fight with Bob because he was rooting for Team Z during the Mario Party tournament. I was so mad at that traitor I punched him in the face. I'm sorry for what I did and I promise to behave in the future. I'm also sorry, Bob, for hitting you in the face. Normally that's not allowed and I would ban you, but it is Mario Party where we're allowed to be toxic in moderation. I got detention. Oh my god. Okay, this will be the last one. I got in detention because I couldn't understand quantum indeterminacy, but I think I got it now. First I thought it just couldn't be true. I was saying to myself, how can something be truly random? Maybe the scientists don't know the actual causes of quantum indeterminacy. Oh boy, how wrong I was maybe. But maybe that mistake wasn't foolish because in much of the 20th century, a lot of physicists thought like me. Even Einstein couldn't accept it. God does not play dice, he said, but he couldn't prove it. He had an interesting series of debates with Niels Bohr on the subject. So at first scientists thought we couldn't measure both electrons' position and momentum at the same time, and that caused the illusion that it's truly random, but the current scientific consensus is quite different. Now we think, based on observations and etc., that electrons do not have simultaneous determinate positions and momentums, aka they do not possess fixed properties until observed in experiments designed to measure those properties. So what that means is it's not just that we don't know the causes of quantum events, but maybe there are no such causes, at least not in any meaningful way. So now I understand. You missed an R. F. What is truly meant by truly random, and of course I understand that I may end up being in the wrong, but I don't see science heading that way. For me, it's more important to understand quantum indeterminacy than to prove it right or wrong. What I see in the scientific world today is that consensus is not that strong, which is good and makes it an interesting topic. I'm really interested in what the future holds for quantum indeterminacy and its implementations. P.S. I really did wrote that myself. Tell you what, we'll do a little quantum indeterminacy. If you get a green, then you pass. Otherwise, I'm gonna ban you for a quantum indeterminacy amount of time. Oh my god. Oh. Random number from 1 to 1,000,000. Hopefully, Niels Bohr smiling down on you in this moment. Good luck. Oh, that's a high number. Oh no. Oh no. Chakla. You get an F. And due to quantum indeterminacy, we'll see you in about 10 days. Godspeed. Oh god, I forgot the band is still on in the background. Maybe I'll bass boost it so that detention is more painful for people.